Hey, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us here tonight on the Friday night where we're going to be playing some Caverns of Thracia. This is a D&D 5e game that we just started up not too long ago. Anyway, we're going to get started here with the game. So this is a continuation of this is a level 1 module written by Scott Moore, the Sacrificial Pyre of Thracia, which I think was a pretty great kind of introduction to like a prequel essentially to Thracia. You get a little bit of exposure to some of the kind of the jungle, the trail leading to the area where you could explore the dungeons of Thracia, but then also interact with some of the some NPCs and a kind of home base and such. So I think I'll just kind of give a little bit of an introduction, and then maybe we'll have you all talk about your characters for a little bit before we get started. But basically, all the characters here have been assembled by a goblin, a treasure hunter, whatever you want to call him. He's a fortune seeker by the name of Merkel Thornprice, and he is basically funding the bill in organizing you all into an expedition into the island of Thracia in search of, I don't know if we can call it a long lost city, but it is known that the ruins of Thracia, the capital of a once great civilization, is here on this island. And there's a lot of rumors about that place and suggestions that there's a lot unknown about it, and likely a lot of wealth that remains undiscovered there. And so, Merkel has kind of assembled a group of adventurers who would maybe want to take a share in the spoils, and in return he kind of coordinates resources and coordinates talents together such that you might be able to be successful in not only making discovery of the site, but also being able to dig into it and retrieve any wealth that you might be able to procure. Your journey led you into the jungles of Thracia, and in doing so, you came into conflict with a cult and made some connections with some natives here, and you've kind of cozied up a little bit to the native folk who live. The largest there's a lot of kind of sporadic communities of these natives kind of in the jungles, but you're in probably maybe one of the more established, more permanent ones, and that is the little village of Hamlet. And you spoke with the chieftain here after saving a number of the tribe's people who were in the midst of being abducted by cultists who worship Thanatos, the god of death. And in talking with Sawicket, the chieftain of the village, came to understand that this has been an ongoing problem for a little while now. A number of months ago, they sent an expedition actually to the ruins of Thracia in hopes of reclaiming it from the beast folk who now live there. And the expedition that went there, they didn't come back the same. They must have come in contact with something that started to turn them to this very taboo religion of the cult of Thanatos. And ever since then, villagers have been kind of infiltrating. Those that have fallen under Thanatos' sway have infiltrated the villages and either started to turn others to the worship of Thanatos or actively kidnap them. It would appear that there is definitely a sacrificial aspect to the cult of Thanatos, and they need blood, they need bodies, and so that has been a rampant problem for some time. Even the chieftain's brother, Adamocles, was turned to this religion. And with a very heavy heart, the elder turned to you all to deal with his brother, who was running a very large operation out of a volcano nearby. In our last adventure, the group was successful in defeating Adamocles, but there are still captives there at the base of their operations. And so that is likely what our session is going to revolve around, is trying to find those captives. But maybe before we bring the session into the present, we could have all of you kind of introduce our characters. And then we've got Isaac, who is bringing in a brand new character. So we'll hear from him a little bit about how his character came to be a part of the group. But I think for now we will start. Dawson, tell us everything we need to know about Argos.
Argos, he is a dogfolk warlock, Pact of the Blade, or not, what is it? Hexblade, that's the one. His visage, he dresses in a more, you wouldn't say regal, but more like, almost like a colonial, higher society type clothes. His visage is that of a giant schnauzer, but it's like, well, he's aging. You can see the gray appearing on the face and on like the edges of his fur. And he seems to be the type who kind of help direct people into the right direction and give helpful suggestions or ideas that go along with something a little less, non-violent but more persuasive.
Awesome, thank you. We'll go next to my dad playing Lucky the dog folk.
Yes, Lucky is a dog folk ranger level 2. He's got an urchin background, and Lucky is he likes to explore, and he has an urchin background, and he many times will scout ahead for the group since he has the ranger background to make sure things are clear up ahead.
And I think that came in very handy last time when the group did go to the volcano where these cultists are operating out of. You discovered that there were 3 entrances, at least 3 that you have found, kind of around the perimeter of the dome. And I think you initially went to the eastern side, found out that was heavily collapsed, would probably require quite a bit of manual labor to clear out. But then you did scout ahead and found on the northern side of the volcano a tunnel, and you got the drop on some of the cultists that were guarding the tunnel there. So your talents were definitely helpful in the early goings of this quest. And let's go next to Nick.
Yeah, so I am playing Artemis, a Tabaxi ranger. And Artemis in this group of dog folk is like, I'm the outcast. I'm the different one. He thinks he's, the cool one of the group, but he's not. He's just a regular ass ranger like everyone else. Well, I guess not everyone's a ranger, but he's just a normal dude.
Well, you must have sold your talents when you were back at Hinawa.
I think I just look cool. I just have like a cool pattern, and I'm different and strange to the dog folk.
So
because I'm a cat.
Which one of the group recruited you? I don't remember.
I think it was Argos.
Me.
Yeah.
So what did you say to Argos that made sure that he advanced your name to good Captain Merkel?
Yes, I'll do it.
I think that sounds very, very much what it was.
Argos
I need money. Yeah.
Argos's criteria maybe was a little bit different than what Merkel was looking for. Either way, you got on the list and you got hired on, so that's good. All right, let's go to Percy. Tell us about the other non-dog folk.
Yeah, well, we were given an option to, play dog folk, and I figured everybody and their dog was going to do that. So I went lizard folk, just to be different. I was recruited by the captain, and Mott, he's a lizard folk sorcerer who likes what the captain's up to, and he's thinking, I need to learn how to do this so that I can, maybe do that too. Send other people to make me money. This seems like a great idea. As he comes into the scene, he's gnawing on a bird. Obviously not cooked, not defeathered. He's just eating it.
Awesome. Well, this is very fitting with the lizard folk. I assume your character is native to the island?
Yeah.
So the lizard folk, there are other lizard folk. You're native to the island. Unlike some of the other denizens of the island, the lizard folk don't always fall into familial hierarchies. They tend to be more mercenary. So you're right in the mindset of how other lizard folk on the island think. And yeah, maybe you will at some point discover some. You also had experience, I think, near some stones on the
Yeah,
way here.
I had a vision.
And I feel like that feeling of there being something in the sky watching you probably persists into this session. You're just not sure what that itch is, but you feel like there's something in the stars.
It could only be good.
That's right. It could only be good. Let's go next then to Nathan.
I'm playing Colm, a dog folk war cleric. Looks pretty shabby. Looks like he's lives kind of on his own, roughing it kind of thing. He looks like a Saint Bernard kind of. And I was recruited by Lucky, who's ranger. I don't like being in cities, and we were in a city, so I was ready to go anyway. And then someone who also looks kind of outdoorsy just leapt at the chance. I'm a follower of Nuada, which is a god of battle, and my goal is kind of to fight things, places, so that other people can be free, which this fits right in, protecting this village and helping them.
Yeah, it's almost like your deity maybe led you to this cause because it's exactly what you were, the type of situation you were seeking.
Yep.
All right. So Isaac is bringing in a new character. So tell us what we need to know about them, and maybe you could tell us the story about how you got connected to the group.
I am bringing in Elmo T. He is a gnome druid. He is a bit burly for a druid. Has a kind of big scruffy beard. Currently smoking a cigar. He's has a little duckling on his shoulder that he's constantly talking with, and he besides the few sprigs of like leaves that he's placed in his hat, you wouldn't peg him for a druid very much. He's kind of side-eyeing everyone as he kind of steps in and joins everyone. But I'm going to say that he was brought in by Mr. Thorne Price, as they've known. He's known of him as a rival kind of crime family to this other crime family that it seems the party had dealings with early on. He kind of let him know that he's reformed and he no longer does that anymore, but he still seems like it might be a bit of an adventure to kind of go on and see what's going on with this group. So he's mostly here to kind of oversee what's going on here. And at least he's claiming he's not with what actually, in fact, he probably wouldn't even ever admit to being part of any organization. In fact, he'd say that's a big myth, that crime families don't exist, and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, as you are a little delayed in coming to Hamlet, but Thorne Price's ship is still in Hanawa, and it may be that when you finally arrive and rendezvous here in Hamlet, Thorne Price has been expecting you and kind of meets you on the edge of the village, and he just says, "Elmo T, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I hope you've got some news for me."
Well, what do you got for me? Huh?
Well, we will get to what I've got for you, Elmo. But first, you weren't followed, were you?
No, of course not. I know what I'm doing. You don't have to break my balls. You know what I'm saying?
Well, come along then. Introduce you to the others and appraise you of the current situation here in this village. And he'll kind of guide you through the foliage and such that kind of surrounds this little village on the northern side of the little river that kind of flows by Hamlet. And you'll instantly see there's a couple of straw and wooden huts on the ground floor, but then there's also kind of these rope ladders that seem to be attached to platforms up among the arms of the trees. And you got both buildings on the ground and then kind of these treetop huts that kind of both give a good vantage point of the surrounding area, but also offer some defensive measures and when the raiders come through and such. And you might even see that there is some evidence of some of the buildings that are damaged and have probably like arrows and things like that still sticking out of them or broken arrow tips. They've had to deal with the cultists on a pretty regular basis. Big roaring fire. We'll say it's like getting close to maybe like evening time, and so the villagers are getting the big communal fire going in the beginning, in the middle of the village. Many of the warriors on the outer edge that kind of are just like patrolling the perimeter are wielding spears, and the dress here is kind of ancient Greek, like kind of these billowy kind of white linen, almost like toga like tunics. And Thornprice kind of gathers you not far from the fire, but gathers you all together, and he'll introduce friends. I would like you to meet Elmo T. He is a colleague of mine that goes way back. I think you will find that his talents here in the wilderness will be most welcome.
Yeah, how you doing? Hey, I'm T. First off, it's a pleasure. I'm not here to step on anyone's feet or anything. I just whatever you need, I got you. But you come to me if you need something. I'll take care of you. Like come here. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll reach out to Colm, and I'll kind of like as giving a handshake. There you go. This is for you. And as I'm giving you a handshake, I'm giving you a good berry. You keep that. Keep you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Come on. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I don't like the way this one's looking at me. Hey, I'm not a snack. Hey, hey, leave me alone. Hey, yeah. As I'm kind of laughing and kind of looking at Mott.
I am very impressed. You bring your own food. I like that. When will we kill it?
Me? You talking about
The duck.
The duck.
Oh, the duck. Oh, no, you don't. I'll like talk to it real quick. No one's gonna touch Tony T here. This is my friend. You don't do.
That's
It's a funny
not a
joke.
meal.
It's a funny joke. It's a funny joke. I'll give you that. It's a funny joke, but I wouldn't joke about that.
So your duck also has T in the name.
It's my buddy. It's like,
Last name.
yeah, mine. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Elmo T, Tony T. You kind of figure out kind of what our relationship is.
I don't know what your relationship
I
is.
think everyone's confused.
What's like
They're clearly lovers.
Oh my.
Hey, whoa, hey, who are you? Hey, who are you?
Scandalous.
Hey, take this. I'm gonna give you a good bear. You keep your mouth shut, huh? You don't need to talk about it. Hey, come on. It's a duck. It's a duck. Hey, yeah. No, and you just see like the little duckling will look at you and just kind of give you like a little snarl and snap at you real quick. Hey,
I'll snap back.
we're family. We're family. So,
I mean, I've heard of many expressions involving actions with ducks, but this is definitely your first.
Merkel looks up, and he kind of gives you all kind of a hush. And he says, "All right, enough playing around. Here comes the elder. Now we've, I think, secured his loyalty in allowing us to stay here, but their people are still missing.
How many?
Well, I don't know. We should see if we can further endear ourselves to him. These people have valuable information about the area. I've tried talking with many of them about the city, the ruins. They don't seem too keen on talking much about that place. If we could secure an indebted nature, shall we say, we might be able to get more information from the source himself." So, and he kind of hushes up as you see this kind of thin man, older, maybe 60 years of age or so. His skin definitely a bit leathery from a lot of exposure to the sun and such, and he shows his age. He's balding, kind of walks with a little bit of a slower pace as if he's got a little bit of pain in his joints and such, but he kind of doesn't exactly approach you directly, but he walks up to the fire, just kind of gazes in and sort of talks just generally as if whether you're there or not doesn't seem to concern him, but he kind of puts out this energy like anybody who wants to listen will come closer and entertain his musings. But as he's gazing into the fire, he's just reminiscing a bit about his brother, whom you had to deliver the maybe bittersweet news that his brother had been put down, which was a task that he had asked you for, but still one that fills him with great sadness. And how many of you speak tribal Thracian? There was one of you, right, that was able to understand it or was translating for the others?
Tribal or
Or modern.
I speak tribal, but I thought it was modern. I speak tribal.
Okay. Well, he'll be speaking tribal. And so those of you that understand modern will be able to pick out some of what he's talking about, but it might be just like listening to your second language that you learned, it takes you a little bit to kind of like connect dots and stuff, but he's just talking about it is a hard thing to see a Damocles gone. He was very proud. I looked up to him. He was a warrior. That's why we selected him to go to Thracia, to lead the expedition to try to take our ancestral home back. But I fear that whatever they encountered in the ruins twisted that ambition, just as it twists the loyalties, the fealty, the brotherhood, the bonds of family of all of our villagers who have turned to the worship of this dark lord. It pains me to have had to say goodbye to this brother I loved, even though I know it was necessary. But it would heal my soul to know that the people that were taken by him and those who followed him were rescued. I feel it in my heart and in my bones. I've seen it in my visions. They're still alive. I've asked so much of you already, but I ask you again, if you could go and find them and bring them home, don't allow them to be put to the sacrifice of this horrible, horrible god. We don't have much to offer you, but you always have a home here in Hamlet.
So do you think they are going to be used as sacrifices to this god?
There can be no doubt.
So that's why they were captured.
Yes. That place that my brother led them to, it is a wicked sight, a shrine to the god of death. You've brought back a lot of useful information about my brother's plans, and I've perused it. There may be many battles to come. It would seem that there are many more cultists in the ruins of Thracia, but we cannot deal with that until our people are brought back home safely. That is what is most important right now.
All right. That seems like something that we'd be good at. You're right. You guys don't really have a lot to offer us, though. We are, however, looking for knowledge. And if you could be forthcoming with that, the captain there, he needs to know some stuff. Maybe you can help us out that way.
Yes, I think that is reasonable. We could send scouts with you if you wish to go to Thracia after saving our people. We could help guide you through the city.
Losing a brother is hard, but his death is the first step to freeing your people. We can free them and then move on and hopefully continue to purge this cancer.
Yes, it's a necessary step. I worry about my brother's soul, but I think the first step towards helping him be free is to first undo the wickedness that he did in life. If you could help, then our village will be indebted to you, and we will do everything that we can to repay you.
How many people do you think are being held captive?
It is very difficult to take a accurate accounting of that. Probably at least a dozen, assuming that they all still live. But us Thracians, we don't all live here. It is hard to get an accurate accounting of all the people that have gone missing, and whether they all have gone missing because of the cultists, or some carried off by the beastmen.
I was, I was just wondering so that we don't leave anybody behind. I was just trying to make sure that we would gather them all.
Once, if you can find some of the captives, maybe you could ask them. They may know. They may know how many of them are there.
Perhaps.
These captives, they're human?
Yes.
And no dog folk among you, or...
No.
Okay.
The dog
Well, that'll
folk.
make it easier for us to figure out who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. I'd hate to kill them by accident. Yes, accidents.
No, you are among the first dog folk that we have had civilized contact with. I mean, most of the dog folk that we know are under the thrall of the beastmen and their gnoll masters.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the dog folk either.
I mean, I think they're pretty all right if you ask me.
Right.
Yes, I stroke my beard, my fur beard.
All right, so the rule is no eating humans when we're there. They need
Sure,
prisoners.
you can definitely go by that logic.
All
I
right.
approve of your conduct in that regard.
These folk are fair game, right?
I will say anyone who's wearing one of these should be fine, and I'll dangle one of the cult pendants before.
Right. Do we got to give Elmo one of those?
I think we have a couple we could spare. Elmo, Summer,
yeah.
these cult guys like to wear these things as identifiers. Hopefully, with us, wearing them ourselves, blend in a little bit better and, avoid unnecessary trouble where it may follow.
Yeah, as long as we don't get chewed up by this one, huh? Right? You're hungry. It seems like all you've talked about is eating. I could give you one of. I could have one of these. You won't be hungry anymore. It'll be good.
Oh, no thanks. I only eat things that I kill.
Okay. Yeah. The kind of garbage removal business. That's a good. That's what I actually was in. So yeah, that's good. We probably needed more of you. I wish I would have known you 2 years ago. I probably would not be here right now.
Yeah, that duck probably wouldn't be. That's for sure.
It's a little chickie. So it's a duckling. It's very small. So yes, it would not be here. But either I'm not trying to teach you about linear time or any. It's fine.
After that, there's a silence, and Merkel just says, I think we will help you, Chief. What do we say? You all get some rest here tonight and set out early in the morning. Try to beat the sun.
Sounds good. I need some rest.
Sounds like a plan.
And so there's a kind of a guest house where they've been putting you all up. Not enough room for you all to necessarily have really nice accommodations, but there are hammocks, and you're able to lay out your bedrolls and such on the earthen floor, and you get a long rest here tonight. In the morning, you wake up, gather your things. Anything special that anyone wishes to do before you head out into the jungles?
Yes. I would like to ask around to see if someone has any vials I may use. Just 2
Vials?
vials. Perchance any of you have any vials or clay pots or anything to hold liquid in?
Give
I've
me
got this. I'll take the barrel off of my collar.
That won't work. It needs to be of heated sand would probably be the best option. Glass, some may call it.
Give me a investigation check.
5.
You don't find anyone that willingly offers any vials or anything like that to you.
I will offer coin if that works.
Make a second roll. Add your. Are you proficient in investigation?
No.
Okay. Just a straight charisma check.
9.
Some people just seem like they feign like they don't understand what you're talking about, even though you're talking a language that they definitely do get the gist of what you're saying. But
vials, glass,
no,
holds liquids in. No.
Just
No,
don't
no.
have any.
It may be the dog folk nature. Everyone's just a little skittish around you here in the village.
All right then. Well, party, if any of you happen to come upon any vials or use a potion that you are no longer of use, I can fill it with acid, if you so wish, as a means to, throw at things, pour on things, melt things. Because you see, I have this jug that does these things, and it would probably been a good starter if I offered these people alcohol in the morning. That would have been a great thing to do to help sweeten the deal a bit, because I don't think we're going to be drinking any wine anytime soon. Ooh, or even
I
honey.
recognize one of those. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Johnny, he had one of those. He would just, we'd wake up in the morning, we get sandwiches, he'd make us a whole bunch of mayonnaise sandwiches, just pour out a whole bunch of mayonnaise out of them.
You sure can do that with this bad boy?
Yeah. I didn't know I could do anything else. I wish I did. Probably wouldn't be here again.
Mayonnaise could have changed the fate of for Elmo T. All right. Well, unfortunately, the search for glass bottles and vials was not successful. But is there anything else that anyone wishes to attempt or try here in the village? All right. Well, you pack up your things. Merkel sees you out, wishes you the best of luck in recovering the missing villagers, and you set out, following the directions that you got last time, taking the trail south along the river due east. And I think by about noon or so, you will make it. We're switching maps here to the volcano, which, as you are traveling, eventually you see the mountain range in the distance and begin to make your way due northwest, eventually making it to the desert on the edge of the jungle, and give foot into the foothills that eventually give way to the volcano. And as you, I think I had an image that kind of gives you the view as you are approaching. So as you're making your way in that direction, you would be able to see there's definitely like a big, I don't know what you call it, a calcified formation on the top of the volcano, where it just seems like maybe a large collection of lava once upon a time just kind of congealed and cooled and kind of formed this this formation, this kind of circular, almost spherical formation at the top of the caldera. But then, given the scouting that Lucky did last time, you'll be able to identify that there are those three caverns. The one on the east being the one that is completely choked with rock and debris, and the one to the north was the one that you ultimately took last time. So, how would the party like to approach?
Well, do you think
We
we
want-
should go in the same one that
That's
we
what I was
went in
gonna say, yeah.
before, or we can't go in the one that's clogged up? But there is the third one that we haven't gone in.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
that
but
might
if
be. Go ahead.
If you came into my lair and killed my leader, I would double the guard there to prevent you from doing it again.
All right, then we should probably take the one that we haven't gone in before. Then
Perhaps. These aren't humans. They're not. It's not like they're smart.
There were humans in there.
And dog folk.
It was mainly humans, really.
No, didn't we run into a bunch of dog folk?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were bickering. They were bickering about who was going to be the new leader.
Which one do you think it was?
I think it was the one that was named Noah or something. They were very confused. They were very conflicted.
Well, we have 3 dog folk. What would you guys do if somebody came in and killed your leader?
we'd hunt them
Well,
down.
I'd say
Leader's
that's
always
a
got
reasonable
captain,
response.
right? The leader's always got captains. Another captain would just step up. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I've heard.
Maybe this Noah fellow finally took charge and is now the head of the entirety of the volcano. Look at him go. We can only hope.
All right. So the main entrance again?
I'd be more opposed to that. I think the idea of going into one of this other entrances we have not explored yet might be a little more beneficial.
So the
Right.
western one.
I'd say so.
All right, well, then everyone agreed that we should try the one we haven't gone in before, huh?
I'd say so. Do we want to do a similar arrangement to last time, where those of us who are not as dexterously abled, by us mostly in armor, might stay back a little bit, while Lucky and Artemis, who were the leads last time, take point? What are you good at, by chance? I'm not really familiar with your skills.
Hey, there was a lot of fertilizer in the removal business, and just plants is what I do. It's what I'm good at.
Plants?
Nature. Speaking of nature,
Not a lot of that in this volcano, though.
well, I mean, beat somebody with the stick if I needed to, Don't know how to do that either, but I got it on me, I'm sure. I don't know how I would know how to do something like that, but I got it. And yeah, I mean, here, before we go in, I'm gonna give everyone the old ones are not good anymore, but you all have one good berry on you. Let's keep this safe. Put it in your front pocket. You might need it. But yeah, I guess I could be in the middle. Don't know.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna scout ahead then carefully to see what's in that next opening.
All right. So there is a natural stone cavern that opens into the side of the mountain. It is dark on the inside. Oh, I'm sorry. It isn't. Sorry. There are torches in the wall sconces inside the tunnels. So probably we'll just do that. So you scout up. Give me a stealth check.
11.
An 11. Maybe you weren't expecting those torches to be on both sides of the tunnel, because as you creep in, you inadvertently cast a shadow, and you can see that there are up ahead two individuals wielding scimitars who immediately take notice of you. And I think we're going to roll. Let me just see. I think we're gonna call it from where all the tokens are. I think that's appropriate. Appropriate distance for the group to have been away from Lucky as he was approaching to kind of peek in. So 1 second. Let me set up the initiative tracker here, because they are alerted. They draw swords and are ready on high alert. So go ahead and give it a roll and jump into initiative order. Oh wait, you guys don't have. Well, those of you that are on D&D Beyond, see if it works. If you're using Beyond 20, I wonder if it'll sync up with the combat tracker.
With the for initiative,
Yeah.
it will, because it yelled at me when I did my test roll.
Okay, those of you that are able to, just go ahead and do that, and then I'll manually do the others here.
I rolled 18.
All right.
11 for Argos.
11 for Argos.
And Mott.
Mott also 11.
10.
12.
Colm had 12. 10 for Elmo.
Yep.
And thugs go, or the cultists go first.
Oh, Elmo, it doesn't seem like Lucky's very lucky. This is what happened the last time they went in.
Guy comes up to you, scimitar in hand. He rolls Lucky. He's 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right, 5 points of damage. Makes a second attack. That one is a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
And then the other one runs up. 19 to hit.
That hits.
5 points of damage. And his second attack will hit you for 5 points of damage.
Another 5 points.
Yep. It should be 15 total. Are you still up?
I'm still up. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So you, I don't know. I think Lucky is kind of out of eye shot of you all, but you could definitely hear the swinging of the swords, and
You're Lucky screaming, "Ouch!"
and then Lucky, it is your turn.
Okay, I am swinging my short sword at whichever one's closest. Are they both close?
Yep. I'll take the one on the left.
Okay, that's 16
Hits.
and 5 points of damage.
All right. Next up is Colm.
So are the little squares on the map like 5 feet?
The the artificial grid that I have overlaid is 5 feet. The drawn on the artist's grid is 10 feet.
Okay.
I couldn't, these Goodman Games grids are not very VTT friendly, so I did the best I could.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure before I moved. Okay, I will move there. I can't quite get in range to make a melee attack, so I will cast Healing Word on Lucky. Move up and cast Healing Word on Lucky.
All right.
For 5.
5 healing?
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Anything you want to do with your action?
Oh, I always forget that that's not a bonus action. Or I always forget that is a bonus action. I've got a crossbow. Can I just make a ranged attack then?
Sure.
All right. I have advantage, right?
You have advantage.
Because, well, it doesn't really matter. I had a 9, so I'm sure that is going to miss.
That will miss. All right. Coming up in Dogfolk Solidarity, Argos.
Thank you, Colm, for reminding me that us dogfolk have advantage, because I also completely forgot. I'm going to move up. I'll say Colm adjacent. I will point my cane at the one that was struck by Lucky's short sword and say, perhaps you need to learn some manners. And I will cast Hex upon him, and I will weaken his strength.
Okay.
and I will conjure an Eldritch Blast and fire it towards him at advantage because there's an ally there as a dogfolk. Good, because I rolled pretty bad. That's pretty good. 20-something to hit.
Hits.
24. He will take 14 points of damage.
Palpable blow. Definitely takes him off his off guard as his attention shifts immediately off of Lucky and directly onto you. Mott, it is your turn.
All right, I guess I'll move forward as well. Oh, there are two of them. The one furthest away from me, I'm going to whisper in his ear, "You should run. You can't win this fight." And cast Dissonant Whisper on him.
Wisdom save.
That is a wisdom save, 13.
Oh, and I'm going to say this real quick. Camus, I see. I didn't even know that I had that Stream Element store available anymore. I got to turn that command off because this month, we don't use the Stream Element store anymore. We just use the Twitch channel points, but this month we're doing a fundraiser. So all of the sorry about that. Yeah, that's my bad that I still have that up, but this month we're doing a fundraiser for the Center for Suicide Awareness. So all the stuff that we normally have in our engagement store is all there and can still be redeemed, but just with a donation to the Center for Suicide Awareness. But I'll have all the stuff turned back on then next month after the fundraiser's over. A wisdom save, he fails. I rolled a 3.
He takes 11 psychic damage.
Now, was this the...
Run away, little boy, run away.
which one was it? Was it the one that has taken damage?
The furthest one.
The other one, okay.
Yeah, that one.
And he runs away on right now as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
And if the dogfolk has a weapon in his hand, he could certainly take an opportunity attack.
That would be Lucky.
Cliff.
Okay, so do I roll to hit?
Yep.
That would be 12.
That'll hit.
And okay, that will be 10 points of damage.
All right. As you strike at him, he kind of lets out this yelp, and he's making some noise as he runs into the interior. He's gotta get away! Gotta get away! He's hobbling away, blood just dripping down, the following after his footsteps into the interior, and that will bring us to Elmo T.
Elmo T will move up here, and he is gonna thorn whip this feller. A 9. I don't know if that went through.
9 will miss, unfortunately.
Still getting used to this whole thing. Still no. Don't worry. Reading books. I promise I'll be better.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next up, Artemis.
Okay, finally. Okay, I'm going to. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna longbow the one I can see right here. Oh shit. So 7's probably not gonna hit.
No, 7 misses.
And then I'll just run over here in shame.
All right. That will bring us to the top of the round. The cultist right in front of Lucky is kind of shouting to his comrade. He just says, "You coward! Get back here! Fight in the name of the Dark Lord!" And he swings his sword at Lucky. 11 will miss.
That misses.
Second attack is worse yet. So he's a little distracted as he's berating the what he thinks is the turncoat here, who's running away. And Percy, the Dissonant Whispers, it's just for that turn, right? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Once he's done his reaction, he can come back. Or be frightened and run away.
yeah, I'm trying to determine which it is. He comes back, and as he comes back, he's just like kind of shakes his head, and he looks at his comrade. He's like, "Don't you ever question my devotion?" And he takes his swing at Lucky. Miss. Second attack, 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
So they are bickering a little bit, seem to be a little bit distracted after they carved you up last time. But that'll bring us Lucky. It is your turn.
All right, I'm swinging my short sword at whichever one looks hurt the most. That's 11.
11 hits.
Okay, 4, 8 damage.
8 total.
Yeah.
All right. He's still up. What are you using? You got a sword? You said a short sword?
Yeah.
So you run through it, your sword pierces through his leather armor. Blood is starting to kind of make that soak into that, just create a dark crimson stain. It looks like for a moment he's about to pass out, but he is still holding on to his sword and holding on to his balance. That brings us to Colm's turn.
Can I get around them, like where I can get behind them?
There is some space there, yes.
Or is- Okay. I will attack the one that he just hit, that he just stabbed. 21
Yes.
He's going down.
or 7.
He goes down.
A love tap with my warhammer.
All right. The other one doesn't have necessarily a look of concern in his eyes, but it almost looks like a look of resolve. Like he is going to fight to the death here, the footsteps of the volcano's entrance.
That's right. You are fighting to the death. Yours.
Argos.
I always find cultists to be the most fascinating beings in the known universe. Courageous in some ways to the end. I will gesture my cane towards the last remaining thug to hex him and throw forth an Eldritch Blast. That will be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For math is hard. 8 points of damage.
And this one goes down.
Yay.
As they drop, you will see from the kind of the leather vests that they are wearing, that silver necklace that the others that you've encountered were wearing kind of jostles free and kind of clinks to the ground right around their necks.
Make sure to pick those up. Those are worth some good money, or perhaps if more companions show along, they might need these.
Yeah, we have some of those, I think. Yeah, I've got one.
Never hurts to have more.
I'm gonna eat that good berry that he gave me before. How much do I one? Okay.
Are you hungry,
I-
huh? You okay?
I will
I'm feeling a little under the weather.
I will gift Lucky the good berry I was also given. You might need this more than I do.
Yeah, he can have mine too.
2 more. Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
you can have mine also. That'll get you
Oh,
another one.
that's good.
Another
So-
one?
Yeah, these things are worthless. Yeah.
You know what, Elmo
Wait,
T?
worthless?
You were right. We were gonna need these for later. And the
I
later
know.
is now.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Everyone that gave one gets one back. Okay. I want you to keep these. You need them. And I'm happy you gave. Yeah, we needed them.
We do need them.
Keep these.
For Lucky, right now.
Lucky,
perfect time
what
for
are you
it.
doing? I would have just given them all to you in the first place. I didn't know that. I figured your name. But I
Yeah,
guess
well, I took a lot of hits at first.
I sure did. Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you just run in?
You won. Yeah.
I don't know. I just
I thought you were supposed to be lucky.
That's what I'm saying.
Lucky.
I survived. I guess that was lucky that I took that many hits and I
Yeah.
still
Typical dog just running
didn't
in,
die.
making
Hey.
all the noise.
Perhaps it might be turn for our fine feline companion to take the lead on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Correctly,
Huh?
you were very touting your expert skills.
Or
Yeah, maybe you'll be a little bit quieter than I was.
I could do it as well.
You can do it as well. Well, I would
But-
love to see this or not
Those,
see this.
those
depending on
guys
which
wear
one.
armor and stuff, and it makes a lot of noise. Artemis, do you want to go in?
I will be sure. I'll try to be quiet.
All right. Well, in your mind, you'll hear if you need any help, just holler.
All right.
Okay.
Artemis, as you elect to lead the way, you move your way to the front of the pack here. And again, 10-foot wide, maybe 10-foot tall tunnel,
Okay.
natural stone, kind of dark stone, sconces in the walls, torches lighting the way. The battle has
Okay.
just ended. You're starting to move your way forward, and you hear kind of echoing through the halls just this low guttural moan. Not exactly sure where it's coming from, but it's somewhere forward.
Okay. Cool.
Kind of
I'd like to
echoey,
kinda
kind of far
stealth-
away.
Yeah. I'd like to kind of stealth through. I just want to actually see it with my own eyes. So because of all the echoing, and so I have an actual place to pinpoint.
Sure. Give a stealth check.
Here we go, baby.
As he's doing that, I'm gonna kind of fluff my coat a little bit and cast Armor of Agathis.
I just got a 10.
Okay. So I'll move your token about a little bit here as you're navigating. So you move up here, you'll see that there is a passageway extends off to the west.
Okay.
The noise kind of stops. You don't hear it, although give me a perception check quick.
Quick. Oh, 21.
21. You even though you don't hear the moans, you kind of hear the shuffling of feet very far off. It's got to be at least 200 feet away, but you're picking up on it because the tunnels kind of carry the sound and make it very echoey. So you're picking up on there's something shuffling around somewhere in the tunnels here. But as you
Us dogfoot have excellent hearing too.
progress forward a bit, there's a tunnel that leads off to the north. Don't see anything down there without going in that direction. Do you want to continue forward?
Well, why not?
In your head, Artemis, you hear, do you think this is the dog folks' way of getting rid of the cat folk?
Honestly, I keep going forward. Sure, I die.
You move forward. You get
Let
to
them try to make it on their own in here. Yeah.
you get to this spot here, and as you turn to look to the west, you would see a chamber. It's still cavernous or whatever, but there
Yeah.
are these black thick curtains that are draped around the perimeter, kind of give it like the feeling of, I don't know, maybe it's a rituals, a religious
Yeah.
chamber of some sorts, but there's definitely been some preparation here. There's a brazier in the center of the room that is lit, bathing the area in bright light. Next to the brazier, there is a wooden stand that supports a wash basin in a ceramic pitcher. And then across from the room, kind of like right about here, if you can see that ping, there is a kind of dividing curtain, seem a makeshift door into maybe a further chamber.
Okay.
Probably from here, as you're still using that perception check you got earlier, as you're listening, that shuffling of feet seems to be coming to the south-ish. Still
I
far
have a
away
feeling.
and echoey, but from that direction versus
And did you
different.
say that the bright light was this 3-4 on the side?
Yep, that's where the brazier is in the center of that room.
Okay, I think I'm just going to continue one more round going forward and hope for the best. If I don't see anything, then I'll start heading back.
Basically, this tunnel seems to continue south. There's another tunnel there that would continue north.
Okay, and then let's go south because I can tell that. Would I be able to tell that this is where I had been before? That north tunnel?
I think your spatial awareness.
That's where the fight was. Yeah. Okay, here we go, baby.
As you are coming around here, once you get to right here, you down to the south, you see a shuffling figure like kind of walk behind the wall here. But there was a human-looking individual, a bare chest, just kind of loincloth on or whatnot, like almost naked individual, but walking very slowly, almost tripping over its own feet and shuffling just out of view.
Okay, is this the moaner?
You hear a couple of moans coming from around the corner.
Cool. I'm going to make my way back and let everyone know.
Sounds good.
Splendid, you're back. How did it go?
It's pretty empty, but there's some people. I would assume. Did those people maybe look like the tribal people? Similar?
Yeah.
Or am I stereotyping because they were naked but loincloths?
They looked like they're from the area. Yeah, probably some tattoos or something that like maybe you saw some like kind of ringed tattoos similar to some of the people in the village, just around like a bicep.
Yeah.
See if they're wearing any of the necklaces.
I didn't actually get a good look at them. I just kind of heard them, and I can bring you to them.
Might be wise. And so not immediately blasting them with arrows and spells. Good.
Cool.
Lead on.
So you're going to lead the group basically to that spot where you saw the shuffling figure?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta move your tokens kind of up a little bit carefully through the winding tunnels so I don't accidentally reveal too much, but I think that'll work. Okay. So about right here is where Artemis saw that figure. think like right there was where he disappeared. What would you like to do?
While we're in this area, kind of like when I put my snout up to the air and can have a smell of the air, kind of what am I smelling in this general area? If it's like, I wouldn't say like refuse, but it sounds like someone who has not been well taken care of, that kind of scent, if that is lingering somewhere in the air.
Definitely like a carrion rot smell, the stench of death.
Lucky, Colm, I assume you also have that sense too about your nose. You might not like what we see.
I definitely don't
It
like what I
smells like
smell.
tenderized meat. It's good stuff.
Oh, another three.
Oh,
Oh my God.
well, Mott might like the smell.
Rotten meat? Yeah.
This
No.
might be a... No? Rotten? No?
Oh,
Fresh meat
he's one of
only.
them highfalutin lizards.
Yes.
He doesn't have to
If
scavenge.
I haven't killed it myself, I'm not eating it.
And as you are all
shit.
assessing that, you see a figure kind of shuffle out from the darkness, and you actually recognize them. This figure has kind of a, looks like they're wearing a robe, but it is full of piercing holes, and the face is very recognizable and has a similar resemblance to the chieftain. This is Damocles, his brother, but there is no look of recognition in his eyes as he just kind of mindlessly stumbles forward and lets out another moan.
Told you
Would
it's
I-
burn bodies.
It might be the smell of necromancy in the air.
So you
but
guys, those of you that were here, you've never dealt with something like this before.
not in this fight. We dealt with him, but not in that state.
Oh, this dealt.
Yes, it is stealth. You can tell by the giant searing hole in his chest that Colm over here
Oh.
made. It was a mighty good shot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not natural, and I know natural.
No, it is not.
And you start to notice the shadows being cast from the torchlight. There are other forms that are filing in behind Damocles. We will roll initiative as Damocles' arms kind of raise up, and he kind of all of a sudden gets a surge of energy and starts to like stumble forward, his gnashing his teeth. All right, Lucky, what did you have?
5.
Mott,
22.
Colm,
3.
and Argos.
6.
Mott, you are up first. Oh, I'm sorry. Was there a donation that came in here? Let me just see quick. Apparently, I don't know if I have my sound alerts on, so thank you for pointing that out. Some GM rerolls. Ooh, all right. All right.
No.
Hey.
That can't be allowed.
Thank you, Comet. It might be a thing. I just gotta log in here and like take a look. I think there's 3 though, if I'm seeing my overlay correctly.
You sure you're not mispronouncing GM for player by chance?
No.
Or GMD rolls?
Or no, that was junk. Don't let those dogs
What?
get you
Good
down.
job,
Thank you, John Con.
You
naughty boy.
Oh,
good having person, you.
thank you so much for the reroll there. Oh, hey, Camus, I will, I will refund you those points because this month we are just doing the fundraiser. So normally you'd be able to use the channel points, but just for this month, for Suicide Awareness Month, we are doing the fundraiser. But I'll give you your points back, so you can use those in October. But yes, thank you, John Con, for the donation, bringing us up to $80 so far. I'll try to put them to good use. But we're on Percy's turn. Mott smells the danger.
So, gonna take my own advice, and I am going to fireball him. Roll a 9 to hit.
9 will hit a zombie.
3 points of damage.
All right. Very good. 3 points. All right. Next up, then, will be one of the zombies. This one in the back. Damocles does not have the position it would seem that he had once upon a time, as this very hungry, brain-hungry zombie just shoves him aside and runs straight at Artemis. And does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Artemis, it is your turn as you dodge out of the way of that.
Oh, cool. I'm going to scimitar him back for a nat 20. No. Ignore this.
Katie's got claws.
Crit damage. There we go. For 13 damage.
13, all right. Big chunk of flesh.
And that's it. I'm not, well, I can't do anything else, but I'm not moving.
All right. zombies.
Unless I killed him, and I don't think I did.
Oh, the rest of the zombies are up. So Adamocles moves up, attacks. That will miss you. Next one moves up. 23 to hit. Could you give me
Yeah.
a Constitution saving throw?
God.
Oh, you're fine
Pretty
for
good.
now.
I do have a question.
Mhm.
Did I get a cloak of protection the last time? Okay,
Yes.
because I have a cloak of protection on right now, and I don't remember adding it. But like I said, I don't remember about half of the last session, so
You rolled an 18 and got it.
Yeah, you were very adamant about it. So you are wearing it. So the third zombie here hits you. You take 4 points of damage.
okay. Oh shit!
Was there more than one cloak of protection last time? Because I think I have that written down too.
Uh-oh.
Nope, no, it's not. It's in my
You-
inventory.
you're
I was
You have
there.
this
I was
thing?
there too. I was there too. I was just saying.
No, Isaac does not get any cloaks. Nothing.
Yeah, I believe there's only one. I don't remember a cloak of protection from the Dragon's Horde, but we could double check on it. This sounds like
There was not.
no.
This was
Okay.
last session. It was Adamocles' cloak of protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right. So is it the case that Artemis has it and Lucky does not?
I think so.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's see. That will bring us to the other zombie just moves forward, is trying to like push through the crowd, but there's no room for him to get to Argos. You're up next.
Well, there was a treasure bit that I did acquire from the Dragon's Horde. I think this might be an appropriate time to use it. Excuse me. You see him like go through one of his cloak and pull out a vial. So I have one after this. He'll pop it open, take a swig, and say, "Oh my, that's mighty dreadful," and breathe fire upon the entire horde of zombies right here with the potion of fire breath that I have acquired. Bonus action to drink. Actually, after action to drink it. Bonus action is to exhale. So all the zombies, I believe there are in a cone,
Yes. You can
must
get 'em all.
make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
They all fail.
They will take, good roll to start, 15 points of fire damage if they fail.
This one goes down. The others are still up.
It's mighty dreadful.
You
Jeez.
need to brush those teeth.
You need to be careful there, young one. You might be in a little more trouble than you might be in. I will put up my hex upon. Never mind, I can't because I had bonus action to breathe fire. I will stay where I am.
Lucky.
Lucky is firing his short bow at the one that's near Artemis there, and that will be 24.
Okay. Are you rolling at advantage when you have an ally within 5 feet? You've got pack tactics.
I didn't, but
You could roll it to see if you get the crit. A 24 will hit, but
no, I didn't get it crit.
all right.
And the 9 points of damage.
All right. Arrow goes sinking straight into the head of Adamocles as it thunks into the flesh and bone of his skull. He looks like he's like maybe about to drop, but he's still standing.
He wants his cloak back.
Wants his cloak back that you don't have. The other guy has it. Elmo, it is your
What?
turn.
Elmo's gonna put his cigar. He doesn't have to reach far down. He's gonna put his cigar out on the ground, and he's gonna grab his quarter staff, kind of crack his knuckles, and just run up and whack as hard as he can. This zombie. I'm gonna use the spell Shillalog.
He got a reaction.
It's good. Yeah, I think that's probably how my character would say it too. Shillalog. Here we go.
Shillag.
Hey, here you go.
You frickin' guys.
Hey, stop busting my balls.
Hey!
Crit 20.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, with a crit, he cannot
Cool.
save on that. So as you conjure up the magical stick and bring it down upon his skull, is just a crack. His neck snaps and he slumps to the ground.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. First time, I swear. And I just like move it back up and get ready to swing again. Pretty like I know what I'm doing.
All right, Cole.
I just assume you swung for the knees, break their
Nice
knees.
stick.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. A knee and then head. Oops. Oh.
Just whack them.
And no. Okay.
No.
I'll move up here. I will take a swing at the one that's still next to Artemis for 18
Hits.
or 5.
All right. First damage to this one. That'll bring us back to the top of the round, and it is Artemis's turn.
Cool. Swing at the one right in front of me. Swing. Damn. Only got a 6.
That one.
Wait. Hold on. It's actually a 10, but I know it probably still doesn't hit.
10 will hit the zombie.
Okay, cool. I accidentally clicked on arm strike. Why is it? Do it. No. 1 second. Roll. Okay, there we go. For 8.
8 points. All right. Very good. Mott.
All right, Mott's going to move forward, and he'll. Which one, or do they look just terrible? Both of them, and
This one took some damage. The other, I mean, they both did, but this one's taken more.
all right, I will try and end his life with a firebolt. Got a dirty 20 for 2 damage.
All
He's
right.
still up.
He's still up.
I am going to leap over my friends and take a bite out of them because I'm hungry. So bonus action, hungry jaw.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's only a 3. That's probably a miss.
That'll miss. All right. Zombies are up. I think that was a pretty flashy move, and the zombie's going to go after the thing that most recently happened, just almost instinctually. He'll try to bite back at you, Mott. Oh, 21 to hit. Could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Share 20.
All right, you're fine for now. 2 points of damage. And the other one, I think that is Colm there. So the other one's going to attack Colm. And 16 to hit.
Nope.
So he tries to lunge at you and gnash at you, but you deflect, defend yourself against that. Argos, it is your turn.
Argos is an older dog. You see he was getting ready to kind of go to over here, but then realize, oh, Mott's already there. Everyone's in the way. What am I supposed to do? And he'll take a step back. Bonus action, he'll hex the forwardmost zombie, and he'll throw an Eldritch Blast at that guy. That is a crit. That is not great on the damage.
Which one was it? The one on the top
Oh.
or the bottom?
Top
one.
guy. It will be a total of 14 damage. If it matters, it was 7 necrotic.
It goes down. Oh, I don't think it
Mott
matters.
looks over at
Nope, they're not immune or resistant to that. So
Mott looks over at Argos and snarls at him. That was my kill.
Better luck next time, young one. You'll get him for sure. As I shake my cane at you. And that'll be it.
lucky.
That'll be 15.
Hits.
And for 10 points of damage.
He goes down. The last zombie drops to the floor. Just a heap of rotting meat on the volcano, on the volcanic stone floor.
Might I say, Mott, probably not eat these ones. I know technically it might be a fresh kill, but they do not look fresh.
What are you talking
It's
about?
not a
You cooked
fresh
them.
kill.
It's just like eating roadkill. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't kill him, so he's not going to eat him, right, Mott?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to eat them. I did not kill them.
Yeah.
So it's
And
not.
you would eat it.
Well, if you did kill it, you would have ate it.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
to wish for an iron stomach is yours.
I mean, just a little bit of, cured meat, and I got heartburn for days. I feel like I'm going to pass out sometimes, So,
So we're thinking necromancer.
Yeah, potentially, or it's some divine.
God, I hate
Jeez.
wizards. Imagine spending your whole life studying.
What's wrong with studying? I think it's a rather pleasant thing.
does it anger you for? I mean, I'm reading a book about plants. Not too
Oh,
bad.
Elmo, if you are interested in any sort of literature, I have this book on ancient Thracian history right here.
Oh no, thank
It's
you,
a
though.
fascinating tales of the starting civilizations.
You have
No,
multiple
I don't.
copies, maybe.
I only have the one.
Okay, well then no, I'm not interested.
First
Multiple
edition.
copies, we might be able to move that around somewhere, but one, No, first edition.
Yes, first edition.
Oh, we'll talk. We'll talk.
It is a death cult, so it doesn't have to be a wizard.
Oh, and there he goes. What? Hold up. Wait for everybody else.
Oh no, he's hungry. Go.
Let's see. Our dog folk, if you want to give another perception check with your noses.
So smelly. 22.
21.
21.
There is a very strong, pungent body odor smell coming from the southern tunnel.
Like someone hasn't showered in days. I suggest we go south.
And who's taking the lead on that
I'll do it.
Okay.
as you move
Yeah,
forward?
yeah.
Maybe looking back to confirm stinks down this way, or whatever you're saying. You eventually come around the corner here, and you would see
Damn, he really ran. That little guy can go.
That's
I
speed.
there is a wooden door here.
found a wooden door.
It's got it's kind of rough, like it was kind of hacked together to kind of fit into this cavernous opening or whatever. And the hinges are kind of shoddily fastened by iron hinges right into the rock wall. And it looks like there's a sort of, locking mechanism that pretty rudimentary, but like a
For no reason whatsoever. I did pick up some. Oh, go ahead. Looks like getting.
Don't even worry about it. I'm going to pull out my alchemy jug and say the word acid, and it'll begin to produce acid. I will take the first half of it, pour it into a vial, because, hey, you can never have too many vials. So I will store one, and I'll pour the rest of the acid from the container onto the lock to, help out a little bit.
it.
And I would then, after, kind of point out to somebody who may or may not be carrying a big hammer.
Yeah. As you pour the acid on, like this wood is already pretty kind of rotten, and so it just dissolves and eats away at the wood almost immediately. Probably before it really gets too much into the metal, but with a little bit of force, easily breaks apart, splinters apart, and the door swings open, giving you a view into the next room. As you peek in there, you can see that there is a series of vertical steel bars embedded in the black basalt stone of the cavern, which prevents further access into the chamber. A similarly constructed door housing a large lock mechanism traps 8 or so figures on the opposite side of the bars. From the nervous looks and style of dress worn by the prisoners, you believe you found the missing villagers of Hamlet.
Mission accomplished.
More or less
So-
mission updated.
Some
I'm
more
gonna-
of the acid from the lock, or
I could try to open it up. I have
oh,
these
all right,
tools I found on the
fell off the
ground.
back of a truck.
Yeah, I fell off a truck. Yeah, I mean, whatever, a cart, a mule cart. You got these.
Back
Don't worry
of
about it.
someone's
Hey.
back.
Why are you asking me where I got them from? I don't know.
Just ended up in my pocket.
Yeah, I'll try to
You do a thieves' tools
open
check.
up the case. Yes,
I would say I actually do have thieves' tools if we need them. So
I do too. I mean, I don't know. I
Your
don't.
thieves' tools that he
Hey,
has.
hey, yeah, where'd mine go?
They are perfectly good sets of locksmith's tools. Let's be very clear.
I have thieves' tools, so I could probably pick the lock.
You also have thieves' tools? How
Yes, I
lucky
do.
for us.
Everyone's comparing.
Yeah,
Like, where'd you
I
get
think
yours?
you might be the only one.
These
that
are
didn't
Harbor
bring
Freight.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money. I got them from Harbor Freight. Yeah, not Home Depot.
My sleight of hand is gonna be the same as my thieves' tools, so I'm gonna just roll that. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yep.
21.
Oh wow. Yeah, the manacles and the locked door and everything are a little bit better than the initial door that you came through, but I'm just going to take this check to apply to all the different locks and everything. With a little bit of time, it takes you, I don't know, we'll say it probably takes you like 15 minutes or so to like get through everybody and unlock them. But there's as you're doing
we
so,
get through it faster. We get through it faster because there's 3 of us that can do it. Only takes us 5 minutes.
well, yeah, if you want to accomplish that, give me your checks because it is a high DC. It's not a given that you're going to do that.
I got a 19.
I got that as well.
Okay, that works. So cut it down. We'll say 5 minutes or so, getting through everybody, and we'll roll. Lucky, as you are working on the manacles, there's like a 13-year-old blonde-haired girl you're helping free her. And as you release the manacles on her, she wraps her arms around you and gives you like an embrace. You can kind of feel the trauma, the trembling, and she says, th- th- "Thank you. Are we the first ones that you found? Have you found my brother?
You are the first ones we found.
You
There
have.
are others? Is that what you're saying?
They took my brother. They took my brother and his friend.
How long ago?
Like maybe an hour ago. I think they're gonna do something horrible to him.
Do you know which direction that they took him?
I don't know." And there's like an older one of the villagers that Artemis has just freed is more of an adult, maybe 30 years of age. He looks like stronger. Maybe he's one of the hunters of the village, and he says he kind of like tries to keep his voice low, but he says they're probably being taken to the sacrificial pit. I believe it's on the other side of the caldera.
I think we're going to have to hurry if we're going to save them.
Good thing we only got this done in 5 minutes and not 15. Could have been crucial. Do you guys know how to get to this place where they were taken? Or you just know it by name?
You just know that they've taken others.
Okay, are we going to just free them and let them tell them how we got in and let them on their own, and as we go to rescue the others?
I think that might be wiser. Do they?
Yeah.
I guess the adults or like the hunters of the group, they seem like physically able to be moving on their own, or
They are definitely weakened, but they aren't incapacitated. They would tell you that as long as you can describe to them a safe way out, they could get out of here and lead the others to Hamlet.
Yeah, we've cleared the way, so they can probably leave then.
Yeah, avert your eyes from the zombies that you'll probably run into. Dead
Yeah,
zombies,
just hold your
or-
nose.
Yeah.
Well, we've had our fair share of discomforts while down here, I can assure you of that. But if as long as it is safe going forward, we can make our way to Hamlet, and we will leave the lives of our companions in your very obviously capable hands. Be careful. These cultists, they're resourceful and they have no fear.
You too. And
Or-
here, take this dagger. It might come in handy.
They accept that and say thank you.
Were the two, were those the last of them, or are there more that they know of?
There's no others that are still alive.
Okay. That are left.
And with that, they'll begin to file out kind of hesitantly. They're going cautiously, but moving with some degree of haste, just checking every corner and moving through as kind of a group, kind of doing a little bit like what you guys were doing, kind of scouting ahead. One of them kind of peeking around and motioning for the others to follow behind.
I guess we head over to the other side then, where they took those prisoners.
Sounds good. Who would like to lead the way?
I think it'd be fair if it was my turn.
Brave Sir Argos.
All right, crew. I am not sure where we are going, but I will try my best.
All right.
Come on now. There we go.
So you are moving through the fairly well lit passage here. I'll move all the other tokens just alongside you so we keep it all together here.
Just so we're clear, I'm guessing, but I think I see a door.
You do see a door over there, yes.
Perhaps check it after, or check now.
They said they think it's on the other side of the
It's
caldera.
Other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Potential sacrifices is probably a higher priority than the exploration. Yes, indeed. See, this is why I need everyone else here. If up to me, I'd be doing such mindless nonsense.
All right. Everyone other than Dawson, I'll just move the group so I keep it
Okay.
all
Okay.
together.
Good.
And if you want, you could probably just wrap back around to maybe where the dog folk were met in 312. That'll put you kind of centrally located within the volcano.
Come on now. It's not letting me go through walls. It's a little more tricky. Eeny, meeny, miny. Other side. This way?
And notably, you
Fella,
go through this area and there are no dog folk camped out.
they probably have determined a leader now. Keep on moving. Ooh. Door? Or
I mean,
I say down.
gotta check the door. Right?
you're right. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, there's more. I start just the door.
There is a door there. And I would say give me a perception check, and it could be an advantage for you.
11.
The 11 with advantage.
Not my best roll. Yes, 11.
You can kind of hear, like, there's definitely a presence on the other side of the door, but you just kind of hear, like, movement. But you're not really able to determine, like, what the origin is. Sounds like walking a little bit occasionally.
I'm going to kind of get my cane at the ready and just quick open the door and kind of be the charge.
Quick open the door, and there are several stuffed sacks, an assortment of odd trinkets, and a rolled up rug that are stacked against one wall of this seems like a storage area. But then the most interesting feature is there are figures dressed in ragged clothing standing motionless in the center of the room. Stinking figures.
Quietly
They don't
close the
look
door.
like
Wait a
zombies.
moment. Centuries, probably.
Well, as you like are closing the door, you finally like see like a little bit of like maybe they woke up or start moving a little bit, but you close the door. Maybe moments later you'll just kind of hear some scratching.
Let us remember this. Might be good stuff in there later. I'll proceed down to the right.
Sounds good. Continue past some obvious debris and rubble, and you see the tunnel kind of forks to the north and then further to the west.
Right. This way. I don't know. I am just guessing. Boop.
Is it getting hard for the token to move?
No. Just taking a step at a time.
To the northeast, I would say you can kind of see some fluttering creatures that kind of let off like a burning light, kind of reddish, impish looking creatures that are kind of fluttering in the darkness. There are not torches down there. The only way that you're able to look down that tunnel is because occasionally like they light up like little fireflies and just ignite and create little pulses of light.
Do they look somewhat familiar to the flying impish creatures we met in the other volcano that some of us may have visited?
Yes.
Methods. Best to leave them be. Just gonna keep going down.
There's
Another door.
a door there.
Checking the door.
It is. Did you do a perception check?
Did not. A 22.
Quiet. Not a peep. Although it is noticeably warmer at this point within the tunnels. Not insufferably so, but you just could tell there is a temperature increase that has gradually risen as you've approached.
If possible, I will creak the door open, have a look inside just to see what it is, and then close it right after.
This door is locked.
Locked door, if anybody wants to pick it. If not, we can move on. I don't
I'll
hear
try and
anything.
pick it.
All right, go ahead.
I will step aside.
Hello, Raiders.
Oh, we got a raid coming in here. Who is that? Who's coming? 10
It's 10
rabid bears just raided the channel. Hey, thanks for being here. Hope you guys had a good game tonight. Give you a shout out. We're playing kind of a precursor to Caverns of Thracia. This one is called the Sacrificial Pyre of Thracia. We're chasing after death cultists and hanging out in an old dormant volcano. Welcome, welcome. What was the Thieves' Tools check on that door?
Mine was 10.
So about 10 minutes pass. You are unsuccessful at picking the lock. And I am going to do a quick wandering monster check. Nothing.
We'll come back to it later. Just gonna keep leading on unless someone wants to be very adamant about taking the lead. Just keep on
Go
moving.
ahead.
Ooh, is that a stalagmite?
It is a table, I believe.
Oh, the weirdest looking stalagmite I have ever seen.
This room is noticeably hotter than the others. Probably at this point right here where you're standing is the hottest that it's been in the tunnels. But this room next to you is furnished. There's a large stone table, a well approximately 5 feet in diameter. Okay, maybe that's what it is. It's the well. And there's a winch mechanism hanging from the ceiling above. A large, nasty-looking hook dangles from the winch's chain. And there are several empty cages of various sizes that lie haphazardly about the room.
Well, they're not they call it a sacrificial pit, right?
Yes.
That's the word they used.
Yes.
Maybe our lizard folk friend. If you wanted to make a perception check, investigation check, survival check, I think any of those.
I will do survival, but first I am going to drink a potion.
Oh,
And my good friend, if you'd like, you could fill this up with acid.
Not till tomorrow, but I will do this, and I will conjure the word poison and pour probably like an eighth of the vial full. A couple more days, he might be more useful.
I've rolled a natural 1.
Oh dear.
You can only imagine all of the torture that has happened in this chamber. These big nasty cages, the hook.
What a waste of
winch.
life.
It is getting hotter, though, if that's good or bad.
Yeah, that's why I drank the fire potion.
Do any of you go into that area, or are you just looking at it from the hall?
No, I can go in.
I think once you get
I'm
in
not
there, like you
scared.
can feel the heat is coming from the well. It
Can I look
to
down
be.
the well?
Yeah, if you look down there, how far would it be? I don't know. We'll say 30 feet. There's like a glow of like molten lava giving off an aura at the bottom of the well.
Interesting. I wonder if they cook their meat here.
And as you say that, like you can kind of smell almost like the char of like grilled meat coming from the pit.
Ingenious.
In this moment, as he's kind of investigating a bit, feeling like we might be getting deeper to probably some more heat, I'm gonna say in the alchemy jug, salt water, and this kind of like over everybody just start pouring water. If it probably will help with the heat a little bit, and kind of just like dousing everybody to kind of regulate temperature onward.
Heading down this way. All
Oh.
right. As you get
Is it still getting hotter down this way?
Yes. And right here, as you turn the corner, I'll move all the tokens to right here. You see, you've hit the spot. As you look on, you can see a very bright orange glow that illuminates the cavern. The smell of sulfur assaults your nostrils, and yes, the ever-present heat comes to a rising pitch here as you look on and see several individuals dressed in matching robes with these skeletal ceramic masks covering their faces. They all are holding daggers aloft over their heads and chanting in unison at these two unarmed individuals that are standing on the precipice of this rocky ledge. And given the orange glow is coming from whatever pit is on the other side of that ledge, two individuals. One is a human man who again has kind of like that ringed tattoo around his biceps that kind of has little triangles around it. It's emblematic of the sun. Many of the villagers worship Apollo. And so one of them is a human man, maybe about very young, adult, like 18, 17, 18 or so. And then the other is a lizard folk. Stands maybe like 7 feet tall or so, but they both have their hands like bound by rope. And so the lizard folk seems like he's like doing his best to kind of like fight against it and try to rip it apart, but he's unable to do so as they're being prodded forward. But just as you kind of come around the corner here, the human and the lizard folk, they both see you, and their looks of astonishment kind of give you away as all four of the cultists turn around and pull out their daggers and seem ready for a fight here. So we will throw you all into initiative and see how this all shakes out. So those of you that want to roll, go ahead and roll now. And those of you that are going to do it manually, let me know what you get.
13.
All right, 13 for Lucky.
8.
8 for Mott.
3.
3 for Argos.
Colm got a 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. I think I got everybody here. Combat begins with one of the cultists. The one to the far end just holds his dagger up and says, "Be gone! You will not rob the Dark Lord of this bounty that we have provided for him." And he starts to charge forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It gets to right here. And he will cast... he'll cast Sacred Flame at Argos.
16 on a dex save.
All right, saves. Next up is Lucky.
Okay, Lucky fires his short bow at that guy. That is 15
That hits.
for 10 damage.
He goes down.
Oh, shit. Okay.
cultist takes his turn. 5, 10, 15. And he just yells as he charges forward with his dagger, "For glorious death! Lord, take me!" As he charges forward, he gets an 18 to hit. Lucky.
That hits.
Lucky or Argos?
Lucky.
I'm sorry, Argos.
18 will hit.
2 points of damage.
He will take 5 points of cold damage as the armor of Agathis lashes out at him, and Hex is still active.
Excellent. Mott, it is your turn.
Wait, already?
Yes, bad rolls on this one.
Oh, I can't do that. I can go there.
Did
Their
one of the
arms are-
cultists go down already?
Yeah, that first
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
went down.
You killed him.
Yeah, I just thought there was only 3 and there's still 3 there. So
Oh, there was one around the corner that you maybe didn't
okay.
see that ran around.
The prisoners who are bound, are they bound in the front or the back?
Front.
I will cast a firebolt at the lizard folk's hands, trying to burn the rope.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Be careful.
14?
That hits. You don't have to roll the damage. I'll say it burns up, and he goes, freedom.
And then I'll turn around to this other guy and I'll take a bite at him.
All right.
He's hungry again.
These ones are good to eat, right?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
bonus action, Hungry Jaws, and 8 probably misses.
That misses. Let's see. One of the cultists is up. He's gonna move forward and try to attack Mott. A 14 to hit.
No.
Elmo T, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move up over there again, and I'm going to, do another kneecap. There we go.
What is that stick called you got?
Cellar log. It's a shit
Oh,
sticky.
okay. All right.
Yeah, yes.
Works pretty good.
Yeah, it sure does. Thank you. Something new I learned. 18 to hit,
Hits.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
That one goes down.
Oh, ooh. I get the shivers every time this happens, I swear. I'm not numb to it at all. It's good. But also, I'm just going to say it'd be a lot easier to kill you if you didn't have the weapons in hand, is what I'm saying. Be easier.
This one charges
Oh.
forward.
I'm like staring up at it.
A 19.
Oh, yeah.
4 points of damage.
Ow.
Artemis.
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna run up, and I'm gonna attack the one next to Mott.
Okay.
Or at least I'd like to, if D&D Beyond will. 1 second. And a 19
That hits.
to hit, and a D6. 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
That one goes down. Wait. Sorry.
The bottom
Nope.
one.
That one's still up. Anything else from Artemis?
I don't believe so.
Argos.
I will, with my movement, position myself behind these individuals. I will hex the top cultist that's right above me, and I will take a swing at him with my cane, and I will cast a green flame blade. It doesn't have to be a blade. I made sure to check this I rolled 2 ones in a row.
2 points.
I rolled 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh,
with
With a hit. Yeah.
gotcha.
and trip over my own 2 feet.
Do you like
that's-
set your cane aflame?
I might sneeze on it. Oh, that's it.
Colm, it is your turn.
I will move there, and I got a 20 crit.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm going to save my little friend instead of say hello to my little friend. 4, 5, for 9.
That one goes down.
Disregard. I just want to see if this is working.
And as he drops, it becomes the captive's turn. The human has got long, kind of curly hair. It seems like it's kind of poofed out, maybe from the heat down here. He's still bound, and he turns to the lizard folk. He says, "Hey, why'd you save me? Why'd you save me, Lucci?" And the big lizard folk just says, and he just starts like marching forward towards this one here, and he's gonna try to grapple him. He does so. Grapples him, pulls him over to the sacrificial pit here, and choke slams him into the lava. And he just kind of hulks out a bit. Angry!
How barbaric.
I'm going to go over and help. This. You said it's a human?
Yep.
Kind of has like curly hair. Long curly hair.
Yeah, he does.
Go over there and, hey, there you go. Hey, I love your locks.
Looking good.
Oh, thank you. My name is Ajax.
You got a sister?
Yeah, I do. My baby
She
sister.
was worried about you.
Ajax is a mighty warrior name.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm not so mighty yet, but
Your dad must be proud of you.
my dad isn't around anymore.
I should have laughed at that.
They killed him
Sorry.
when they raided our village. But luckily, I have Lucci with me.
And is this Lucci?
Yes, we're like brothers. He
You
didn't
don't
see.
look like.
He doesn't have any parents either.
Oh,
We grew up
I
together.
guess that makes sense.
But my sister, she's okay.
Yes, she was free.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, we need to get out of here. There's a lot of them around. They're probably going to bring, and as he can't even like finish his sentence as you hear footsteps behind you, and they're being led by a couple of masked cultists. Two of them are in the robes just like the acolytes that you just felled, and then the others look like warriors, spears and scimitars in hand. So I'll just roll them into the initiative here. I'm not really going to worry about dex mods. I'll just do straight d20s to make this a faster process. But as they come into the scene, the death cultists are just, wow, it looks like Thanatos is going to be adding respectable numbers to his ledger here today. Into the pit with all of them. And this tribal warrior right here is going to move forward to attack Lucky. Spear in hand, a natural 20.
Oh,
9 points of damage to Lucky.
Ouch.
Lucky, it's your turn.
All right. He's attacking with his short sword, and that is 25
Yep.
for 9 points of damage.
All right, he is still up, but looks like he's one more good swing is going to take him down. Anything else, Lucky?
No.
What do you attack with?
What's that?
What do you attack with?
Oh, that was a short sword.
Do you have an offhand weapon you wanted to use as a bonus action?
I don't.
Okay. Next up is one of these more brutish guards back here with the leather armor on. He's going to move forward, and we'll see which one he attacks. He's going to attack Mott. Swings. A 12 will miss. Oh, but he makes 2 attacks. A 16?
For
I
me?
will shield.
Okay.
Oh.
Cultist in the back here is going to cast a Sacred Flame at Lucky. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
That would be 20.
Okay, you make the save. This thug back here is going to brandish. He's got a heavy crossbow. We'll take a shot at Lucky.
Why is he getting all?
He's in the front. A 12 will miss. Tribal warrior over here moves forward. Will attack Artemis. It sounded like you wanted an attack, so.
Actually, I did. So,
All right. 22 to hit.
damn, that hits.
5 points of damage.
Oh shit, I'm almost down, guys.
Mott, it is your turn.
The guys that attacked me used a bow, right?
The guy that attacked you has a scimitar.
Oh. Well, I'll reach out and touch him, or try, and give him a shocking grasp. Oh, only a 9.
Oh, that one misses.
Probably misses.
Elmo T.
hey,
Hey.
okay. Here we go. All right, Sam, take out the trash. Well, that's a joke from previous job. Here we go. Oh,
You need to
hey!
take yourself out.
Hey, stop distracting me, football. That's it.
Nothing good happened there? Okay.
Nope.
Artemis.
I will attack with my scimitar. Okay, it's not. It's actually a 10, but I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
For some reason, none of the options on my scimitar and longbow show up, but claws and unarmed strikes do.
Argos.
And then,
Oh,
did
go
we
ahead.
decide that I can bonus action drink a potion of healing?
Did we decide that?
No. Oh, is that
I
a
don't
no?
think so. I'm going to say no.
Okay. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna run back, and he can take a chance at me if he wants to.
Sounds good. Sorry. Argos, it is your turn.
He didn't
Even
take a
today-
swing at me.
Oh, you're in melee with this tribal warrior?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, if you want me to. I will swing. He gets a 20 something.
Motherfucker.
Ouch!
I'm
Oh,
about to be dead.
6 points of damage.
I'm down. So let me Get my ass back there.
Argos.
Oh, these youngsters thinking they're all so brave, yet oh so foolish. I'll kind of snap my jaws a bit, and like saliva of flame begins to produce, and I will spew it at this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
Please make a dex save, DC 13.
He does not make it.
He will take 12 points of fire damage.
He goes down.
I will replace him in the spot he is at, and say, "Someone get the young one up. I'll handle this." And kind of ready my cane, and I will cast Green Flame Blade and strike the top guy. Actually, no, the muscle dude that's right in front of me first. With it,
Dude,
will
it's easier to hit.
yeah, but they're both shirtless, so it's very hard to say. It will be so many things to look at. 16 to hit.
Hits.
He will take, that's pretty good, 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and flame will hop from him, and the guy on top will take 3 points of fire damage.
Wow.
What was the main damage?
Wow.
Did you say 11?
11 points of bludgeoning.
That's a lot of damage.
Then 2 to the other guy. Does he make a dex?
3, no save.
No save. He goes down.
If he goes down, I will, if I can I kind of squeeze in this corner and get behind him?
Yes.
I will do that. Come on now, you heathens have had enough fun here.
Colm's turn.
I will use Healing Word on Artemis for 5.
Hell yeah.
And then can I squeeze over to there?
Yes, I'll say yes.
I will attack the one behind us, the one that's surrounded, basically. That will probably miss. 11, I'm assuming, misses.
That's his AC. That hits.
Oh, all right.
He's just running around shirtless. He can't do much.
For 10.
10 points. All right. Cultist is up and commands a prayer to Thanatos and gives bless to his comrades. But luckily,
Was that the top one?
yep, the bottom one cast it on his ally and the other 2 warriors. Lucci starts to charge forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is just kind of over here. He's just pressing up and standing kind of imposing and just snarling and yapping his teeth. The other guy says, Lucci, let them take care of things. Stay back here.
Lucci, we cannot let Lucci die.
Lucky, it is your turn.
Okay, Lucky uses his short sword on that one there by him. Oh, it's crit 20.
That hits.
Lucky.
Okay, now how much more damage does that do?
Just roll your damage dice twice. Double all your dice.
Okay, that's 8.
Did you?
8 damage.
8 total.
Well, do I add the bonus twice?
No, you only add the bonus once, but you roll your dice twice. So 8 total. He is still up.
Yeah.
All right. That thug right there is still up, so he's going to swing at... Yeah, he's going to swing at you, Lucky. Blessed. Oh, that's a bad roll. I'm going to use one of these DM re-rolls I keep forgetting about.
What?
It's time. It's time to cash in.
No.
John Con, we can do this.
No.
Let's kill a character.
Just to win.
Please, we're supposed to win.
Sorry. 24 to hit.
Sorry.
Oh, 8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Lucky goes down.
Oh, Lucky goes down. He'll swing next at Mott. I know that's not enough. Another DM reroll being deployed.
No.
You can't do that.
Sorry.
No, please.
Oh,
It looks better. 18 to hit.
That hit.
6 points of damage.
And I go down.
We're
Glory to
down.
Thanatos.
Oh.
Soon their souls will be added. This cultist over here is up. He will cast... He'll cast Sacred Flame at Colm. Make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14 saves. Oh, the other thug is up. So he's going to attack... He'll attack Argos. Natural 20.
That will hit.
You can use your third reroll on that if you'd like.
No. Keep that one. Total of 10 points of damage.
He will take 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And I have to make a concentration check on Hex. I no longer have Hex.
He'll take his second swing on you. There's no way that that's enough. Last DM reroll.
Take it easy.
No.
Same result. So he will miss. Sorry. Mott, it is your turn. Miss.
Natural 20 on my death save. So I'm back up to 1 hit point. Great.
Lucci is just like, rise.
They can't kill us. Do I get to attack still?
Yeah, you can take your turn. Yeah, you have half your movement to stand up, and you can take your turn.
All right, I will stand up. And, well, kind of hungry. Oh, that's only 6. Nope, didn't bite him.
Elmo.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna move up here. Since we got Mott back up, I am going to. Well, first I'm gonna hit this guy. All right. First thing. Okay. Well, that's not gonna do it. Oh well. And then because that didn't happen, I will use my healing word on. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll do healing word on Lucky.
Ooh.
Get up. You're okay.
What?
Yeah. See, you're fine. Get up.
Oh, how many do I have?
7.
7. Okay. What's going
Excellent.
on?
Get up! That's the best healing word there is.
Artemis.
I'm going to take my longbow and I want to shoot the cultist that cast Bless.
Okay.
And that is a 13 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. 8. 11 damage.
Let's see. Do I have to roll it? It goes down. Choo. Right through the eyes.
And then I am going to back up a little bit.
Argos.
I will gnash my teeth one last time and spew another spout of fire at this guy to my right. He needs to make a dex save.
19.
Saves, but he'll take half. He will take 5 points of fire damage.
This guy here, right?
Yeah, guy just to my right.
And 5 is the halved damage.
5 is the halved damage,
He
yes.
goes down.
I will move up to here and bring my trusty old king down on this other cultist that's next to me. The guy on my left. 15 to hit
Hits.
for 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
He goes down. Just have that thug
should-
left.
yep.
Colm.
That's a miss. I got a 10. I will move to the other side of him.
Lucci will move forward. Die. He's gonna bite him. It's a crit.
Such barbarism.
Deals 9 points of damage with the bite. Is he just like chunks teeth, just rending the flesh right in his shoulder. And he starts like screaming, "Get him off of me! Hey, you get him, Lucci. You
He's
get
gonna
him.
eat you.
Bring him here. We'll throw him in the pit. It's real magma down there. Real lava. Lucky, it's your turn.
Okay, he fires his bow, and that will be 21.
That hits.
And for 7 points of damage.
Okay, he's still up. The thug is gonna attack Lucci. Get this stinking thing off of me. He'll hit. Deals 7 points of damage. Misses on the second one. Mott, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to slither around the corner and I'm going to try and take a bite out of this guy too. It's a feeding frenzy. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
All right.
Big bite.
Oh, that's not good. How is that possible? Oh, that's probably how. 8 points of damage.
Lucci's on the one side biting, clamped down on the shoulder. You come around on the other side, and the two of you rip this guy in half like a wishbone.
Supper.
Oh no. Oh my. Oh jeez.
Freaks come out at night. Ow!
Meat.
Me.
Oh, I'm gonna be. I'm good. You good? I'm good. Colm, you good? Artist, you good? Lucky, you good? You're good?
Hey! Ooh! Ow!
I'm still up.
The Thracian man just kind of comes up and he's, you get used to it after a while. You get used to it.
I don't think I will. Hetz is. Oh, they're going for the. They're going for the thigh now.
Well, luckily there's two of them because they'll be able to eat them a lot faster when we can get out of here. I'm worried there'll be more cultists.
Do you know of anyone else who might be down here?
You said you freed my sister and the ones that were locked up with her?
Yes, they're
Yes.
on their way back.
I think that's it. We're the last ones that they brought here to the pit. They don't have anyone held anywhere else.
Good. We can leave then.
And with that, you make your escapes through the basalt halls, right out presumably the same passage that you took in. You encounter no resistance. It's very quiet within the halls. And maybe, just maybe, as you're leaving, you start to see maybe those mephits start to spread out a little bit. Maybe some other little magma creatures that just seem to kind of cheer and delight in the fact that you've taken out the residents of their home. And you make your way back through the desert, back into the jungle, and return to Hamlet, and rejoin with the other captives that you released. There's a big celebration. This young man that you freed and his friend, the lizard folk, kind of share their names. So that's Lucci and Ajax, and they reunite with their sister Sindel. And they are going to be the two. They're going to offer to like take you to Thracia. They were actually with Adamocles when he went on the initial exploration of the city, so they're somewhat familiar with the top side part of the ruins, so they'll gladly help you with that. The elder makes good. He said in the first session that he would give you gold. It would seem that the promise of gold wasn't very literal, but he gives you a whole bunch of trade goods: cinnamon, cloves. They've got some livestock, pepper, saffron, some silk. All of this valuable, but you have to take it to a port or something and sell it. But that is something that Thornprice will take stock of and account for, and eventually get you your cut once you're able to return back to town. So congratulations, you did rescue all of the captives. I don't think there was anybody left that you had to free. In fact, you killed pretty much most of the cultists that were actually in there. And without leadership, the cult and that site is going to fall apart, and the rest of the cultists of Thanatos are going to be relegated to their last little stronghold, which is actually at Thracia. So we've got a game coming up next week in person, and so that'll be the first session where we'll have characters that actually step foot into the ruins and see how that goes for them. I think we've got Argos coming into that session. Maybe Lucky? I don't know. Are you?
We won't be
Oh,
here.
you won't be around. Okay, so we'll have Argos to maintain the link between groups and see how it goes for them. But any last words or thoughts from your characters? Anything that you'd want to do before we end the session?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have any, it doesn't have to even be glass. It could be any sorts of non-corrosive material that can be used. I heard there's this wonderful thing called plastic.
I think upon
Plastic.
your successful return, you'll get a couple of vials. We'll say you get 4 vials that they have laying around.
This is wonderful news.
And thank you, John Kahn, for the donation. Thanks for helping us raise a little bit of money for the Center for Suicide Awareness here tonight. We'll be doing this all September as a part of their campaign. They're doing a big fundraising push this month, so we're just a tiny part of that. But we appreciate the donations. It all goes to a very good organization that's doing good work, so we appreciate all of that. We got one more game this weekend. We'll be playing Dolmenwood come Sunday night, so if anybody's out there wants to catch up on that, we've only a couple more Dolmenwood sessions left, so if you want to kind of see how this chapter of that story ends and concludes, you can come check it out. I think that's 7 p.m. Central on Sunday night. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. We will end the stream here. Jump into our Discord if you want to come hang out with us there. But otherwise, we'll say goodnight, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.